found myself in Poland, which may not be the most famous football country in the world, but it's right up there in terms of freestyle.
It's a stone ages, yeah. Check the pages of time. Through my stages, I'm raging, but I stay on my grind. You hear it?
So far, we've met freestylers from West Poland. Now it's time to go south to the city of Katowice. The boys have asked me to meet them in the main square, and if they're as good as the Wrocław lads, I'd better get warmed up.
Yo, who wanna fight? Tell me who wanna fight. Get hype. Tell me who wanna fight. That's right. Drinking all night. Who wanna fight? Say what? Yeah.
So our journey's now taken us to the Polish city of Katowice, and I've managed to hook up with some of the best freestylers out here, Zagan and his crew, and they're going to tell us a little bit about freestyle in Poland.
Hello, Dan.
How you doing, my man? Everywhere I go, everyone's telling me that freestyle's massive in Poland, and they've got some of the best freestylers. Why do you think that is?
Ponieważ w Polsce większość freestylerów trenuje techniczne triki, im trudniejsze, tym lepiej. No i dlatego większość osób z całego świata uważa, że Polacy są najlepsi, bo wykonują najtrudniejsze triki.
This country really is producing loads of freestylers who are making the hard tricks look easy. So do you see freestyle as its own sport, or do you see it as something that's really linked to football?
Myślę, że freestyle football jest osobnym sportem, ponieważ możemy używać rąk, wszystkich części ciała i to wyróżnia ten sport od piłki nożnej.
Now it's time to meet Radek. So how did you get into freestyle?
I started training freestyle football in 2006 when I've seen the commercial with Ronaldinho. After this one I get out with my ball and I tried to do the basically tricks like Nexto or ATV. Freestyle football is more interesting than normal football. You know, you can show your own tricks, you can be creativity, and you can do everything what you want to do.
Yeah, what? Sugar Shack back on the scene. Grabbing lights for bragging rights, shattering dreams, cracking the scenes. On time with percussion, so disgusting when I'm busting my rhymes. Sound the clapping and screams.
Is freestyle your job?
No, nie, jeszcze nie, ale mam nadzieję, że w przyszłości będzie.
You do a lot of live performances?
Tak, teraz coraz częściej mam pokazy i to idzie już w dobrym kierunku.
Polish freestyle may not be so developed in terms of earning a living and being a professional. But it doesn't mean that these boys haven't got tricks that are right up there with the best in the business. So tell me about your styles, different styles of freestyle out here.
Moim stylem jest styl, który się nazywa air. Wykonywanie trudnych trików, a moim ulubionym trikiem jest pad, czyli triple around the wall. Yeah?
Oh yeah, up that, bringing it back. The Sugar Shack smackdown. Show these motherfuckers where it's at, yo. Up that.
A triple around the world? I remember when once round was impressive.
W Polsce większość osób gra trudne triki, nie tak jak inne kraje. Na przykład Francuzi grają różne takie triki dla ludzi. A w Polsce większość osób gra takie trudne komba. Im trudniejsze, tym lepiej.
Now it's time to meet Simo, who I've nicknamed the Gangster.
I'm gangster of this crew.
Okay then, Mr. Gangster, let's see what you've got. Not bad. Let's see if he can explain any of his moves. The one you did earlier, that massive one, where you're spinning, how do you do that?
It's really hard to spin the ball.
Yeah.
This.
Okay, so you've got to get it up nice and high so it's there,
Then
spinning
you're
one
doing
movement.
360.
Yeah. That's nice though, isn't it, that? Show me that one you did earlier, that around the world, that difficult one.
Maybe ATV, reverse snowballs.
That's the one, yeah. Show me that. Oh, mate. Some of these tricks should come with a health warning. Out of all the boys I've met, these are some of the best lads I've spent time with. It's going to break my heart to leave them, but it's time to say goodbye. Lads.
Shut up, fool! It's good for your bones!
It's 6 months after we filmed the Freestylers and the summer is long gone. I've come back to Poland and I'm on my way south to perform at the world famous Krakow Derby. Krakow is quite a picturesque and quiet place, except for the football fans. Here we are in Krakow, 2 days before one of the biggest games in Eastern Europe. Krakow is one of the oldest and largest cities in Poland and is home to two of its most famous clubs. The two clubs are Wisła Krakow and Cracovia, and Wisła Stadium is where I've been asked to perform my show before kick-off. As a professional freestyler, I'm used to performing at matches around the world and have been lucky enough to have done shows at Old Trafford and Wembley. But this derby has got a real reputation, and I must admit, I'm a tad nervous. To see what all the fuss is about, I'm off to meet some of the Cracovia fans. Lads, can you just tell me what you know about the rivalry between the two teams and what it means to you to try and win this game tomorrow?
To jest tak, derby są bardzo prestiżową imprezą, która odbywa się tutaj raz na jakiś czas z tego względu, że
najważniejszy mecz w lidze, nie? Drużyny walczą o rywalizację, a
walczą
kto
o
wygra,
punkty.
ten rządzi w Krakowie po prostu.
Obviously there's quite a hatred between the two sides and obviously between the two sets of fans. Can you just tell me sort of why that is?
Nie lubimy Wisły dlatego, że Wisłę założyła policja. Kiedyś było Gwardyjskie Towarzystwo Sportowe, GTS.
Ultrasi wkładają dużo pracy, jeżeli chodzi o oprawy, o takie rzeczy. Są przygotowywane długo wcześniej, żeby to wypadło jak najlepiej. To są derby okrzyknięte są świętą wojną w Krakowie i dlatego mają bardzo duży prestiż.
Nice one, thanks a lot mate, great to meet you. Cheers for your help, yeah? Thanks very much for your help mate, cheers. A little bit frightened about tomorrow, I must admit, yeah, meeting these boys. Yeah, a little bit scary. More rough and ready than England, put it that way, I'll tell you about that. That'll be alright, I think. It's now the morning of the game, and I've come down to the city centre to see what's going on. Polish pretzels, very nice, bit salty. Well, it looks a bit quiet to me. Let's see if I can't liven things up a bit. Well, this is all fun and games, but no sign of any fans. Better make my way to the Krakow Derby.
I've never been on such match because it's dangerous, they will kill me.
My normal routine is to get out on the pitch well before time. Unfortunately, this didn't go down too well with the Cracovia boys. Right. Probably meant you seem like a very nice ginger gentleman. I'm sure it was that. It must have been. Can't have been anything else. Don't really know what to make of that. Not the nicest bunch of lads you're ever going to meet, are they, to be honest? I'm going to go over and give them some stick. We'll go and give them some stick. You were joking, didn't you? Well, I won't deny that's got me a wee bit nervous. Think I better test the water outside the ground. So far, so good. Now, let's get in the stadium. atmosphere is unbelievably loud. It's intimidating, but you gotta love it. We've got some good music. Right, it's my time to shine. Let's get it on. I don't know what I was worried about. There was nothing to it. Nice one, mate. Cheers.
Jasta, jasta, jasta. Jasta, jasta, jasta.
Next time on Football Freestyler, I'm off to Germany to meet some of the best young talent in the world, as well as having a go at the game of footbag and meeting legendary crutches juggler Oliveira Valdir.